A good morning.
A good morning.
Succah. Lula. Akiva.
Which one do you shake?
Akiva.
So it's Yom Simchasenu, the time of our rejoicing. But here's a question. Everybody has a bucket full of troubles.
A bucket.
The poor man
Be lucky with a bucket.
is being chased after for money. The rich man has got problems with his wife, or he's got problems with his health, or he's got problems with his son, chas v'shalom. The average man is trying to get by, or he's got problems with his shalom bias, or with the expectations of his wife, or problems with his daughter, problems with health, problems with parnasa, chas v'shalom. It's so easy to think someone else has it better. But we know, after we sit down and talk with a few people, and a few emails we get, Ribbon Shalom, it doesn't make any difference. Everyone's carrying...
There's no favoritism, folks. Everybody's got a custom-made pekel.
Everyone's got a custom-made...
That's what Akiva's trying to tell you. Everybody has a custom-made pekel.
Everyone has a custom-made sauce. We're all carrying it around. We're all pulling it around. And though we
shouldn't be passing it around, though.
And well, we should be helping relieve each other's pekel a little bit.
Right.
But here's the question. I know we've been talking recently, and you're telling me we have to worry about today. We have to focus on how to get through our troubles today, because the atid, the future is Hashem's.
Right, we're not responsible for the outcome, right?
Today we're responsible to, on Sukkot, in the Sukkah, on Chol Hamoed, to be besimcha, even though our pekel's sitting over there in the corner.
It's in the house.
Now my son's on the other side of the Sukkah. He's going, what? You're pointing to me? No, not pointing to you.
Yeah. We've been discussing recently about the two different lifestyles we can or continue to what we've been trained to do, most of us, and what we received as a Masorah from our parents, and what's been handed down to us by society is just to survive the curse, kind of a hospice mentality. Let me have enough movies or enough restaurants or enough money or enough toys or whatever that word.
It's movies, it's music, it's entertainment,
whatever
it's
my
video
distraction
games.
is to keep me.
Farmville. It's Farmville. How many hours can I spend on Farmville? Still, tomorrow's Hashem's.
Right.
I got my troubles today.
Right. So today
I have a mitzvah of Yom Simchasenu, but my pekel's still sitting in the corner.
So forget your pekel min time. Folks, forget your pekel friend time. Listen, if we cut up our day, cut up our life into days, forget about yesterday, forget about tomorrow. I'm sorry, I'm not saying be responsible, not, pay your bills, wherever, but what I'm saying is today, deal with what you can deal with today. Today, there's more than likely enough money in the house for the needs you have today. In most cases, there's more than likely enough food in the house to feed the kinder today. Some houses may not be, but in most houses, in the average person's life, there's much that we have that we can be thankful for because we have enough for today. Kol zarki, right? We say every morning the bracha, Kol zarki, for providing me with everything. What does it mean, providing me with everything? Providing everything I need today. Today I have a pair of shoes. Today, if I have a pain on my back, I can deal with the pain today. It's not so bad that I can't deal with today. I have enough amunah for today.
I don't know if I can handle next week, though. Come on.
That's heresy. Next week is heresy. You don't know if you have it anyway. There's guys that last week, a poor Jew recently, thought he was going to have Hanukkah or have Sukkah and was stabbed and murdered, right? None of us know. We're all born with a digital clock that's ticking, but we're not privy to the count. We don't know where we're holding it. Everybody's clock's ticking down to zero. Okay? Which is not a negative thing, by the way. All right? But at the same time, Why worry about what's not yours? Today's yours. What most of us do, we end up doing, is we waste our todays worrying about what we did yesterday, or, oh God, I may fall down tomorrow. You know, if you just spend time with our kids today, worry about doing the mitzvahs that the Shulchan Aruch says that are applicable to us today. You know, some people are caught up over the fact that we can't do all the mitzvahs because, you know, there's no Beis Hamikdash and no korban, right? But we can't do those things. God is a God that has a little bit of seichel. He realizes we can't do those things. What's applicable to us today? And then after that, after what's applicable to us today, what can I physically do? What can I spiritually? What can I emotionally do today? So we should be happy with whatever mitzvahs we do accomplish. Now, again, I'm not trying to say we should be lazy or lax, but
we're responsible for the mitzvahs today.
Right.
So today, we're responsible for the mitzvah sitting in the sukkah and being b'simcha.
Well, we were responsible for waking up in the morning and saying Modeh Ani, and then nagel washing our hands, and, you know, going on to dress in a senua manner and make brachas on our sitters and go to shul and make prayers and whatever we could accomplish today. To be able to eat something without forgetting Hashem first and making a bracha beforehand, and sitting afterwards and making a bracha achrona. All these things we can do today. It's not impossible. That's why it says this Torah is close to you, even in your mouth, right? It's next to you, it's close to you, it's in your heart. One of the first pasukim I learned when I was mitkarev b'Chabad, that it's not an impossible task. Torah is not an impossible. The yoke of heaven is not an impossible task. God's not putting a locomotive around with a chain around your neck and expecting you to pull it. It may seem like it from time to time, but it's not. So we have to take ourselves and instead of putting ourselves in distraction, what we have to do is disconnect, step outside of this pattern that we've been placed in, okay, by society's constraints or by our parental teachings, okay, and put ourselves outside and go, okay, I only have today. I accomplished today this. Let's start to look at things positive instead of looking at things I didn't get done today. What did I get done today? Is it possible that I didn't make one bracha? Is it possible I didn't do one mitzvah? No. I did many along the day. And if each one of us just sit and take stock, personal stock of what we've gone through today, we'll realize that we have a lot to be thankful for. That God gave me 2 feet that I swung out over the edge of the bed to lean down to get my nagel wasser, 2 hands to grab my natla and do my nagel wasser, a mouth and a tongue that works so I can make a bracha. Okay, Baruch Hashem, I'm not catheterized or wearing a colostomy bag. My body functions relatively normally. Okay, I'm getting a little old. The joints are getting a little stiff, whatever. But Baruch Hashem.
So today,
a little gray.
So today we can say thank God and be b'simcha. Today, v'samachta v'chagecha
watching neighbors go by.
V'samachta v'chagecha v'hayisa nachsameach.
B'li l'chaim, you can be happy.
Succah.